everyone. Hi, welcome to Series with Susan. As always, I'm your host, Susan Kenneth. Series with Susan is everything happening around your area, around my area, what's happening in our lives, what's going on. And it's every Tuesdays. As always, I'll be dropping new videos on YouTube, as always. So today, I want to be talking about personal space, personal time. Oftentimes when you hear personal space, what comes to our mind is spending time alone, right? Okay. And also personal space is spending time with yourself. So how often do you observe or do you give yourself this personal space? How often do you have a time of just yourself, with your inner being, spend some time with yourself? For me, when I was growing up, I'll not lie to you, when I was growing up, I was tagged a bookworm, a loner. This is because every time, even in my house, when everybody is gathering, watching television, seeing a movie, you will never see me there. I'm always in my room, either reading one novel or the other, or sleeping. I like spending time with myself, not because I'm not an introvert though. Chill, relax, I'm coming. You might want to say that yes, it's only introvert that like to spend time, they don't like it. It's not true. I'm an introvert, and at the same time, I am an extrovert. And from what I googled, an introvert and an extrovert at the same time is also known as ambivert. If you're an ambivert like me, we tend to change depending on the environment we find ourselves. I can be an extrovert depending on the environment I find myself, and I also can be an introvert depending on the environment I find myself. But joke apart, I love spending time alone. I love my personal space. Oftentimes you see me, even when my kids are running around making noise, I'll just lock myself up inside the room. That quietness is priceless, trust me. So how often do you spend time? How often do you connect with your inner being? Oftentimes you hear people saying they want to brainstorm, and most of the times when they want to brainstorm, they'll go to a quiet place and brainstorm. And brainstorming is very good for the brain. It helps to exercise your brain. Yeah, it helps to exercise your brain. That's where you tend to create ideas. You tend to meditate, you understand, and think about your life, think about so many things. It's very important. So how often do you observe this personal time? If you have not been having a personal time with yourself, I want to advise you, I want to motivate you. You should try and have a personal space, and you come back and thank me. Just try it out, you will see. So an ambivert is someone that is both an extrovert and an introvert. So characteristics of an extrovert, everybody knows extrovert, they like to make noise, they enjoy spending time with others, they are outgoing, they're usually social, they make a lot of friends, they prefer to work on teams. That's for extrovert. And also they like to talk things out with others. But an ambivert like me, I enjoy other people's company, but most times actually, I love being alone. Yeah. And I can be outgoing, like I said, depending on the kind of environment I find myself. I don't know about you. You might be an extrovert, you might be an introvert, but somehow it's not good to be too extrovert. It's not good to be too introvert. Sometimes you have a balance to it, okay? So, and also an ambivert, we like to process things aloud or internally. So, like I said, depending on the environment, we can be both an extrovert and introvert. So, I don't know if you have heard of the word centrovert. A centrovert is someone who is slightly introvert and slightly extrovert. Yeah, and this kind of people, they are good for negotiation, they are good for collaboration and meditation. Then ambivert, like I said before, someone whose overall behavior is between introvert and extroversion. Someone is that is in between. Then omnivert is someone who is extreme of both ends, like you're extremely introvert and you're extremely extrovert. I don't know if you get that. That is too much of them both. That's what we call omnivert, and they are very, very rare than ambiverts. Very, very, very rare. Maybe in a crowd of 10 you can see just like 1, 2. They are not much. Someone that is loud and next thing is quiet, that kind of thing. So another word for ambivert is outgoing introvert, like me. I can meet someone now and I will socialize with the person. The way we just take it off like we have met for years, while I just meeting for the first time. That's how I can easily change. Maybe will you call me a chameleon? I don't know. Maybe because depending on the environment, I can blend in anywhere I find myself. That's just the truth. So an introvert extrovert is an omnivariant, like extremely or both extrovert and introvert. So a blend of both, depending on the environment, mood, like I said, is an ambivert. And there's one thing I want you to note: an ambivert has an expiration date. Like me, I really want to be in a company of people. I really want to socialize. I really want to have friends. Go out. But then there's some time I mood. I'll just want to be alone. It's not every time I just want to go out. I just want to be alone. So I want to ask you today: are you an extrovert? Are you an introvert? Are you an ambivert? Are you an omnivert? Are you a centrovert? Which one? So how often time do you have a personal space? Having a personal space is good for your health. It's good for your mental health. It's good. It's even good for yourself. Self is good so that you can take the day off the stress of the activities of the day of the world. Focus on yourself is very important. And I know that as you keep giving yourself, how often you need to observe that personal space and time within yourself, you will see how far you have grown, both your psychologically, your thinking, and otherwise. Everything around you begin to blossom if you continue to have your own personal space. So I hope with these 3 points of mine, and I hope to see your comments below, your opinions on how you have your personal time and space. Do you agree with me that having time and personal space is very good for your health? It's also good for your mental health, and it's also good for yourself and for your brain, so that your brain can brainstorm. Exercise the brain. Okay, so I'm going to see you in my next episode on Series with Susan. I would love to read your comments. Don't forget to share, like, and comment if you love this video. See you on my next episode. Bye.